Hey everybody, Life Journey at 50 here. So, hey, you're going to see, you know, this little series that I'm doing here. It's really about, you know, can big bikes do some single track or do some gnarly stuff? And, you know, a lot of people have given me a hassle about why do you do this, or why do you want to beat yourself up, or the big bikes, you know, shouldn't be whatever. And, you know, I get a kick out of it because to me it's a challenge. I like the challenge. I like it because it helps me build my skill sets better. Could I do it on a smaller bike? Sure, I could do it on a Tenere or you know, smaller bikes at dual sports or whatever. But at the end of the day, I feel it's a challenge to take the big bikes. Yes, it is a pain in the derriere. Don't get me wrong. When the bikes go down, as you will see in this in these videos, it's not fun picking them up, but I enjoy it, so that's the reason why we do it. I'm also, you'll see, I'm a little tender coming through here. I'm just coming off of my broken leg, about 6-7 weeks after my broken leg. So some of the stuff I'm not attacking like I normally would, but that's neither here nor there. That's on me. But yeah, it should be a fun time. It'll show some of the stuff that goes on. Had to coerce a couple of people into doing what we did here. It made it for a long day, but at the end of the day, we got through it. And again, big bikes can do this stuff. And I would say that we enjoy it. I enjoy it. And yeah, it might be nuts, it might be foolish on my part, but at the end of the day, take a look. Hope you liked a little bit of a series, maybe 2-3-parter here, and we'll go from there. So thanks a lot for watching, and hope you enjoy. See ya. Bye.
Does it say no trespassing?
There's no vehicles beyond this point, but it still shows.
It's never stopped us before.
I know.
Is there an actual road that it shows?
It's Coal Road.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a road. What's the worst case scenario? You get down there far enough, you can't do it, fucking turn around.
Oh, I'm not worried about not making it through there. Just whenever it's cool, like you're driving past the friggin' do not go past this sign shit.
Does it say no trespassing or no maintained road?
There's no vehicles beyond this point.
But it's a legal road, right? On the.
It's coming up on the. It's still showing up on the map. It's Coal Road.
Ricardo's from Colombia. He'll just run anyways. He'll try to do extradition on him, right?
Yeah. Wait, what? What are we doing?
So there's a sign down there that says no vehicles past this point, but it's actually an old county road. Hey, are we going or not going? Let's roll it. Well, then you're the only one out. You're not going to do it?
No. We take a vote or what? Or what? Like, I think I'll pass on that one. Yeah.
You don't want to do it?
I mean, it says no trespassing, right?
It doesn't say no trespassing.
Okay.
All right, so I ended up talking, we talked the other two guys into riding here. I think maybe one of them, our buddy Dan, who we call Dan Down. I think this is one of the reasons why he didn't want to ride on this, but you guys could see, I mean, you know, again, like I stated in my opening monologue, is I know a lot of people think we're nuts taking these big bikes, and you know, why put the labor and all that stuff into it, and is it as much fun as riding a smaller bike or a mid-weight bike or whatever? But I don't know, I find the challenge in it. I think a couple of guys don't. I know Tim and I enjoy the challenge of taking our big bikes off-road and doing some, you know, I think this is kind of way pushing the boundaries versus what a lot of people would do on our big bikes. But great stuff here. You can call it, I don't know, single track, 2-track. It's just off the beaten path. There's really not roads. This is not really, you know, you know, most people would not take their big bikes here. But we're just having a blast. We had Ricardo with us from EpiCO Motors. Ricardo's just a fantastic individual. His brother was with us as well, so that was great. And if you ever get a chance to go to Colombia, if you've not seen my series on Colombia, I would tell you to go back and take a look at it, and definitely highly recommend spending some time with Ricardo. This is Ricardo here. The road here actually went to the left there. You see the trees all down, and it looked like 4x4s had been through this area. It was, through a little bit of a ravine type of thing. And I'm still hesitant. I literally, 4 days earlier, I had just got cleared from the doctor after my broken leg to go back and ride, and he told me to take it easy. And to be quite honest, when I started doing this stuff, hold on 1 second. This is pretty funny. This is Ricardo's brother, and I get blamed.
You didn't have to do that, You just say, hey, get out of the way.
I know.
That was pretty funny. He came back blaming me for knocking his bike down. So, like I said, we all had fun, had a good time. And then it was pretty tight here. And then obviously when you hit the front tire on either a slick log or what, like that, it just kind of, anyway. So, but back to my leg thing. I was really cautious riding this. More so, as you can tell, it does get annoying because, I do the clutch thing and install it out a few times. And then I just get to the trees, and I'm just not as aggressive as I normally would be. And there's Dan, he's down again. And it was really getting rough for him. It was getting hot. He's got a suit on, a jacket that really is not breathable. So we actually had you'll see that later on in the videos where when we make him take it off. But on these tree cross, these should be easy, right? And I just don't get enough momentum because partly is my leg is starting to throb a little bit just because, I haven't done this for, almost 2 months, 6 to 7 weeks, and then getting back at it and then doing this heavy stuff again. Dan's down again. That's the reason why he has Dan down. So, but yeah, so I'm not as aggressive on the tree, crossings. And a little frustrating on my part, probably a little frustrating on yours watching some of this. But see, Dan's taking a breath. I know he's getting tired. And again, the road was over to the left and is completely blocked out. And again, this is an old county road. This is an old county road. It wasn't no trespassing. This is just a county road that obviously hasn't been used in 50, 60, 70 years, but it's on the old maps. You can see all the growth and vegetation. But we just had a great time doing this. And again, the big bikes, it's a lot of work, folks. It is a lot of work. And, I'm not in the greatest of shape, as you guys could tell from the videos, but I make it work and do the best I can, but it helps build my skill sets, get better. But you can see this is literally off the beaten path, right? This is, single track, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, see, I'm just not as aggressive going over these, but great stuff. Loved every minute. Oh, that's Tim in front of me, but and I was just taking it really cautious, just because I didn't want to aggravate the leg or take any chances. So that's the reason why I guess I just a little bit less aggressive as I probably normally would be. But and I'm surprised my GoPro, I've gone through now I think 1 or 2 GoPros on the side of my bike, just because of hitting stuff like this. They just finally take a beating, and it's not so much the cameras, it's the mountings that take a beating and stuff. So this, I actually, Tim and them all went around this. I did not see there was to the left there was an opening, and they actually went around this log, and I decided to try to go over it, which I came close, but I just didn't get enough momentum and kind of got wedged on it. And then you see, I actually tell Tim, hey, you got to come back here and help me. Just trying to be cautious with my leg. We kind of chuckle about it when he gets up here, and that's it for the part 1. So stick around. You'll hopefully see part 2 and have some fun later.